white supremacy, white privilege, social injustice, segregation, capitalisms, white behaviors. Those are the words that first come to your mind when you hear the concept racism. Popular debates claim that racism is systemic, structural. That means that it is embedded into American laws and traditions. Other debates are that racism happens each time a white person is born and worsens each time a black person leaves his house. Law professors go further to develop a racial theory called critical race theory. Critical race theory pits black people against white people. It pits Democrats against Republicans. Critical race theory classifies Americans based on the color of the skin. It casts people as either oppressors or oppressed. Critical race theory argues that the American legal system and policies favor white people over black people. As a result, black people blame the white men for everything that goes wrong with the black community. This blame becomes generational when black parents raise their black kids to treat white men as obstacles to their success. Black people promote their blackness more than they promote their worth and value. Black people focus more on being put in place than being put in charge. White people love it as they shut black people up by giving them jobs or creating positions for them in their organization. America must work together to understand racism. I said understand, not eliminate. I say understand because any law aimed at punishing people on the basis of their color will only create resentment, fear, and ultimately violence and discrimination. You know why? It's because one race will think that their lives matter more than that of another race. To understand racism, stop making everything about race. Calling it where it does not exist, the values is not your impact. Parents, stop instilling the fear of racism into your children's minds. Do not create things for them to be afraid of. Instead, prepare them to overcome bias and prejudice and out of school. Teach America that whiteness is not a social norm. Black people, know your self-worth. Stop rejoicing when a black person makes it to the top. First black too, first black woman too. Those cliches only take away from everything educational, all the hard work about such achievement. I believe that racism is so embedded into black people's mind that they can only see black and white. I believe that racism is no longer that prevalent to prevent a black man from achieving the American dream. Black people play the risk card so frequently that at this point, no one knows for sure what racism is. Rather than pushing to be judged based on the content of the characters, black use their blackness as an eligible criteria to demand to be included in the basis of their color into corporate America. They let them be manipulated into believing that they ain't black enough if they are debating between voting Democrat and Republican. Racism is not what it is, but it is what you feel or think it is.